We'll get started with some stretches today, guys. So we're going to start off down on our mats today. You're going to bend one knee, kick one leg straight out to the side. Now you're going to reach up nice and tall. I want you to straighten your whole body. Okay, reach up as tall as you possibly can. That's it. Now we're going to twist towards our bent knee as far as you can and then lean down towards your straight leg. Now take that top hand right over, sink down nice and low, and you should feel this pull through the inner thigh of your straight leg, the back of your straight leg, and all down the side of your waist. That's it. Good work, guys. Sink down nice and low. Each time you breathe out, try and sink a little deeper into that stretch. Try and keep that top hand above your head. That's it. Now if you want to increase this on the back of your straight leg, you can flex your foot, lift your heel off the mat, press your knee down into the mat. And if you want to feel it more on your inner thigh, just roll forward slightly with your hips. That's it. A few more seconds. Well done. All right, and then coming back up for me. Now we're going to bend that straight leg behind us. You're going to take that top hand back over and you're going to bring the other arm across your body. Now sink down nice and low. So just make sure that your toe is pointing the same way that you're leaning. And you should feel this really stretch all down the side of your waist. That's it. Again, try and keep that top hand above your head if you can. Each time you breathe out, sink nice and low deep into that stretch. Breathe, guys. That's it. Good work. And hold here for a few more seconds. Well done. All right, and then let's come back up. Now we're going to swap sides. So you're going to bend the opposite leg. Kick the other leg straight out to the side. Now we're going to reach up nice and tall. I want you to straighten your whole body. Don't just reach up with your hands. Straighten your body. Reach up towards the ceiling as high as you possibly can. Now we're going to twist towards our bent knee and then lean down towards your straight leg. Again, you want to sink down nice and low into that stretch. Try and keep that top hand right above your head if you can. Take it over as far as you can. Now to increase this on your straight leg, you should feel the back of your leg and the inner thigh already stretching. But if you want to increase this, you can flex your foot. Okay, try and press your knee down into the mat. And if you want to feel it more on your inner thigh, just push your hip forward slightly. Try and keep that hand above your head. Sink down nice and low. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Each time you breathe out, try and sink a little deeper into that stretch. Well done. All right, then let's come back up. Now you're going to bend that straight leg behind you. Take the top hand back over, bring the other arm across your body. And we're going to sink down nice and low. You should really feel this stretch through the side of your waist. So remember, the same way your toe is pointing is the way that you're leaning over. That's it. Good work, guys. Sink down nice and low. Each time you breathe out, sink a little deeper into that stretch. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Really try and stretch as far as you can. Keep that top hand right above your head. Good work. All right, and then slowly going to come back up. Now, we're going to come up onto our sitting on our mats. Now you're going to bring your knees and feet together. Bring your hands around underneath your knees. Okay, you're going to sink down. So sink your spine down into a C shape. Okay, I want you to sink as far down as you can and then lift your shoulders up once you're as far as you can. So I want you to really make a C shape with your spine. So sink down nice and low, then lift your shoulders up And you should feel that stretch through the back of your shoulder blades. That's it. Really arch your back as far as you can. It should feel quite good, this stretch. Stretch out all through the back of your shoulder blades. Sink down into that nice and deep. Good work. Well done. Holding here for a few more seconds. Keep lifting your shoulders up and sinking down into that stretch. Good work. All right, now nice and slow, I want you to slowly sit back up until you're up nice and straight. Well done. All right, bring your feet together now. Okay, you're gonna grab your feet. Try and draw your feet in close to your body. Okay, we're gonna go into an inner thigh stretch now. So you wanna press your knees down, okay? And you wanna sit up nice and straight. Good work. Now, if you wanna bounce your knees with the stretch, you can too. Okay, and just try and push your knees down, and you should feel this stretch through your inner thigh. If you want to increase this stretch, bring your feet in a little bit closer, okay? Sit up nice and straight, and then lean forward just slightly, and you should really feel that stretch through your inner thigh. Good work. Try and lengthen through the crown of your head, keep your chin tucked in, shoulder blades down and back. Think about your posture. Lean forward just slightly, and try and push your knees down as far as you can. Good work. Breathe, guys, and really try and let those muscles release. That's it. Lean forward just slightly. Good work. Keep breathing, guys. So throughout this stretch session, let's try and really focus on our breathing. So big, nice, deep breath in through our nose into the side of our ribs. Out through your mouth, collapse your rib cage down. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. That's it. Well done. Now you're going to twist around on your mat. You're going to extend one leg out to the side, okay? Now you're going to roll your hip forward and try and press your pubic bone down into the mat. So we're still stretching your inner thighs with this one, okay? You want to roll your hip forward, so roll your hips over, then try and press your pubic bone down into the mat, and you should feel this stretch through your inner thigh of your straight leg. So keep this straight leg nice and straight, and then just push it forward and down. If you want to increase this, try and sit up, okay? Up nice and straight, and then you should feel that stretch through your inner thigh. Feel that? No? Try and roll forward a little bit more. And keep that leg nice and straight. Now push your pubic bone down into the mat. Push that hip down and sit up a little bit. That's better. You feel that now? Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Good job. Try and keep that leg nice and straight. Keep rolling your hip forward. All right, now we're going to slowly swap sides. So you're going to come up, we're going to bend the opposite leg, extend that leg out, the opposite leg out straight. Okay, now again, I want you to think about rolling your hips forward, okay? And then pressing your hip down into the mat. So sit up, lengthen through the crown of your head, and push your pubic bone down into the mat. Keep this straight leg nice and straight, and you should feel that stretch through your inner thigh. That's it. Good work. If you want to increase this stretch, guys, roll your hips further forward, sit up a little bit more, and try and push your pubic bone down into the mat. That's it. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Almost there. Well done. All right. Now, we're going to swap legs again. This time, we're going to go back down towards our toe, okay? All you're focusing on is the back of your straight leg, okay? So reach down and try and grab your toe, okay? I want you to straighten that leg as straight as you possibly can. So try and push your knee down into the mat and lift your heel off the mat, okay? Try and creep your hand down a little bit lower on your foot, and you should really feel this pull through the back of your straight leg. Sink down nice and low. Keep trying to creep your hand down along your foot. That's it. And try and press your knee down into that mat. Lift your heel off the mat to increase this and sink down a little deeper. Good work. Try and walk your hand down your foot. As those muscles release, try and keep increasing that stretch each time you breathe out. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Really stretch out the back of your leg. Try and lift your heel as far off the mat as you can. Try and press your knee down into that mat. Good work, guys. Almost there. All right, and then coming back up, let's swap sides. So you're going to extend that opposite leg out now. And again, we're going to sink down nice and low and really stretch as far as we can. Try and sink down into that stretch. Flex your foot, press your knee down into the mat, and then lift your heel off the mat. Try and creep your hand down as far as you can. Good work, guys. Keep that straight leg nice and straight. Reach down a little bit more. To increase this stretch, you want to really press your heel, lift your heel off the mat and press your knee down. Good work. Sink down nice and low. As those muscles release, you want to creep your hands down that little bit further. Breathe, guys. Let those muscles release. Well done. Holding here for a few more seconds. Almost there. All right, and then sitting back up for me. Good job, guys. All right, now you're going to come up onto your hands and knees. Now you're going to arch your back as much as you possibly can. And then we're going to sink down nice and low. Sink your spine down as far as you can. Arch your back. That's it. Good work. And then we're going to go back up. So push your spine all the way up towards the ceiling as far as you possibly can. Really stretching out each vertebrae. And then we're going to sink down nice and low. Good work, guys. And then going back up. Pushing right up. And then sinking back down. Good work. All right, then we're going to do one more. Going right up. Push our spine all the way up to the ceiling. And then we're going to sink down nice and low. Good work. That's it. All right, and then back to neutral. Now we're going to sit down, okay, on our feet, and you're going to reach your hands forward along the mat. You're going to sink your head down between your hands and then try and sit down onto your feet, okay? So try and creep your hands forward as far as you can. You should stretch all through your back and lat muscles. Now sit right down onto your feet. Sink down nice and low, and then creep your hands forward to increase that stretch. That's it. Drop your head down between your arms. Sink down nice and low into that stretch. Good work. All right, now we're going to come up and you're going to go into a hip flexor stretch. So you're going to come up onto one knee. You're going to tuck your pubic bone forward, okay? And you're going to stretch through the front of your hips. So you should feel this pull down the front of your hips. Now lengthen through the crown of your head. I want you to picture being a puppet. Someone's got a piece of string pulling your head up nice and tall, okay? Now I want you to tuck your pubic bone towards your belly button and push your hip forward just slightly. That's it. Now think about drawing your shoulder blades down and back. Keep your chin tucked in so your spine is nice and straight. Good work. Keep pushing your hip that little bit further forward, and you should really feel that stretch through the front of your hip flexors. Good work, guys. That's it. Holding here for a few more seconds. Keep tucking your pubic bone towards your belly button. Good work. All right, and then coming back up, we're going to swap sides. So you're going to come up onto your opposite knee. Again, you're going to tuck your pubic bone towards your belly button. If you guys have knee problems or whatever, you can roll your mats over as well. Okay, that's it. Tuck your pubic bone towards your belly button. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Push your hips forward just slightly. That's it. And you should feel this pull down the front of your hip flexors. Good work. That's it. Push your hips forward just slightly. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Keep your chin tucked in. Shoulder blades stay down and back. That's it. Good work. Almost there. All right, now we're going to stand up for me, guys. Now we're going to start at our head. Okay, we're going to go into a neck stretch. So you're going to take your head to one side. You're going to flex the opposite hand and try and sink that shoulder down. You should feel this stretch all through the side of your neck. Good work. That's it. Take your head right over and try and sink your shoulder down that little bit more. Flex your hand. Good work, guys. Stand up nice and straight. All right, and slowly come back up. We're going to swap sides. So you're going to take your head to the opposite side. Try and drop your shoulder down nice and low. Okay, and then flex your hand. That's it. And you should feel the stretch all through the side of your neck. Good work. Try and stand up nice and straight. Well done. Holding here for a few more seconds. All right, and then coming back up nice and slow. Now we're going to take our head around in a circle and stretch out all our neck. So I want you to take it nice and slow. I want you to think about stretching out every muscle in your neck, but take it as slow as you can. That's it. And one more, all the way around. All right, now we're going to rotate that circle the opposite way. So if you were going clockwise, we're going to go anti-clockwise now. Again, let's take it nice and slow. Stretch out all those muscles. Keep your shoulders down. That's it. And let's do one more, all the way around. All right, then standing up nice and straight for me. All right, we're going to go into a tricep stretch now. So you're going to reach up, grab one shoulder, use the other arm to guide your elbow back further behind you. Now stand up nice and tall, lengthen through the crown of your head, keep your chin tucked in, that's it, and try and take that elbow as far behind you as you possibly can. Should feel this stretch all through your triceps in the back of your arm. That's it, holding for a few more seconds. Well done. All right, and then let's swap arms. So you're going to reach up with the other arm, reach back, grab your shoulder, and then use your other arm to guide that elbow further behind you. Stand up nice and tall. That's it. Good work, guys. Breathing. Holding here for a few more seconds. All right, and then coming back down. Now we're going to bring our hands in front of our body, up at shoulder height. You're going to turn your palms to face in. Stand up nice and tall. Then we're just going to open up our hands. And then just flick your wrists backwards. Stand up nice and tall. Good work, guys. All right, then bringing your hands back down. We're going to go across our body now. So you're going to take one arm across your body. Try and keep that arm nice and straight. Okay, keep your shoulder down. Then use the other hand to pull that elbow in closer towards you. You should feel the stretch all through the side of your shoulder. Good work. Stand up nice and tall. Chin tucked in. Think about your posture. Good work. While you're standing here, you can also focus on your T-zone. So let's practice lifting our pelvic floor up and holding that, then flattening the lower part of your stomach into your spine. That's it. Good work. A few more seconds. All right, and then let's swap sides. So you're going to take the other arm across your body. Use the other hand to pull that elbow in closer towards you. Drop your shoulder down and you should feel this stretch all through the side of your shoulder, back of your shoulder. Try and use your arm to guide your elbow in closer towards you. Stand up nice and tall and drop your shoulder down if you need to increase that stretch. Good work. That's it. Keep drawing that arm in closer towards your body. Stand up nice and tall. Think of your posture. Let's tighten our T-zone now too. Practice lifting your pelvic floor up Flattening the lower part of your stomach into your spine. Well done. All right, now you're going to bring your arms out in front of you again. Okay, we're going to start here and we're going to draw a nice big circle with our arms. So I want you to think about increasing the range of movement in your shoulder joint. So bring your arms all the way in, all the way back, up and around. Stand up nice and tall. That's it. Down in the center, out to the side, back, all the way up and around. Good work. Let's do one more here. Good job. Now we're going to rotate that the other way. So if you were going down in the center, we're going to go up in the center, out, back, and around, all the way down, up, out, back, all the way down. Good work. Last one. Well done. All right, bringing your arms down by your side. Now, we're going to go into a roll down stretch. So you're going to reach up nice and tall. Reach, reach, reach. Up towards the ceiling. Now you're going to bring your shoulders down, your arms down by your side. We're going to start at our head and neck and roll down one vertebrae at a time. So I want you to really focus on stretching through each of those vertebrae. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Keep your feet pointing towards the front. Now we're going to sink down as low as you possibly can. We're going to hang down here for a bit. If you can touch the mat, guys, put your hands flat on the mat. Good work. Holding here. Now you're going to bend one knee, keep one leg straight. So try and lock that knee of your straight leg in. Keep sinking down. If you can reach the mat, put your hands flat down on the mat. Try and sink your body down nice and low. Should feel that really pull through the back of your straight leg. Try and lock that knee right in. Good work. Now we're going to swap legs. So you're going to straighten the opposite leg. Think about locking your knee in. Sink down nice and low. Well done. All right, a few more seconds. Now we're going to straighten both legs. You're slowly going to roll back up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. That's it. All the way back up. Good work. Now we're going to do that again. So you're going to reach up nice and tall. Reach, reach, reach. Good work. Now you're going to bring your shoulders down. Bring your arms down by your side. Now we're going to start at our head and neck and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Really stretch out through your upper back, middle back, lower back. Good work, guys. So you sink right down. Good work. Now I'm going to get you to walk your hands out. Okay, but you're going to keep your bum up, okay, so keep your hips up high. Now you're going to bend one knee and keep one leg straight, and you're going to feel this stretch through the back of your calf muscles of your straight leg. That's it. So your heel should come off the mat of the straight leg, guys, and you want to try and press that heel down back into the mat. Keep your straight leg as straight as you possibly can. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. That's it. Now we're going to swap legs. So you're going to straighten the opposite leg. Bend the other one. Good work. Sink your heel down into the mat. Make sure your back heel of the straight leg is off the mat and you're trying to press it down into the mat. Good work. All right, now from here you're going to straighten both legs and you're going to walk your hands back up along the mat, but keep your legs straight. And then you're going to roll up nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. That's it. Till you're up nice and straight, standing up nice and tall. Good work. Now you're going to reach your hands back up. Okay, reach towards the ceiling, stand up nice and straight. Now we're going to take our hands over to one side and stretch the side of your waist. Good job. Sink down as low as you possibly can. Try and increase that stretch. Good work. Take that top hand right over. All right. And then we're going to stand up nice and straight again. Reach back up towards the ceiling as high as you can, and we're going to go across to the opposite side. Well done. That's it. Take that top hand right over. Should feel a stretch through the side of your waist. And then we're going to come back up nice and straight. Reach up one more time, up towards the ceiling. Lowering your shoulders down and then bringing your arms down by your side. Well done. All right, now you're going to come up to a wall for me, guys. Okay, you can do this at home as well. You can just put your elbow up to shoulder height. Okay, and you're going to twist your body away. That's it. So you should feel this stretch all through the front of your chest and shoulder. Keep twisting your body away. Don't just turn your head. Twist your body. That's it. Now stand up nice and straight. This stretch is really good for your posture. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Well done. All right, now we're going to swap sides. So you're going to turn around, put your opposite arm up, okay? Put your elbow up at shoulder height, and then you're going to twist away. So twist your body away from your arm, okay? Don't just turn your head. Now you should feel this stretch all through the front of your shoulder and through your chest. Make sure your elbow's up at shoulder height. That's it. Good work. Standing up nice and tall. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Few more seconds. Sink into that stretch. All right, then coming back to your mats for me. Now we're going to stretch our calves again, so you're going to take a step forward. You're going to bend at your hips, so bend your front leg, keep your back leg straight. Lean as far forward enough for your back heel to come off the mat, and then you want to press that heel down into the mat. Now make sure your toes are pointing the same direction, pointing forward, okay, and really try and press your heel down into the mat. Good work. That's it. Now if you want to increase this, you can sink down a little bit lower, so lean a bit further forward. Keep your back leg a little bit nice and straight. Lock that knee in, okay? Just bend at your hips. You can bend that front knee a little bit more. Sink down nice and low and try and press your back heel now down into the mat. Make sure your toes are pointing the same way. They should be pointing forward. That's it. Try and straighten that back leg as straight as you can. Lock your knee in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming back up, let's swap legs now. So you're going to bend your front knee. Keep your back leg nice and straight. Lean as far forward as you can. Okay, and then press your back heel down back into the mat. So your back foot should come off, so your heel should come off the mat. You want to try and press it back down into the mat. Lock that back knee in, straighten your leg as straight as you possibly can, and then lean forward. Bending at your hips, that's it. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Straighten that back leg. Well done. Now let's stand back up. Good work, guys. All right, now we're going to come down onto our mats. Now you're going to be lying down, okay? But you're going to be lying with your hands forward. So lying down onto your side, bring the palms facing in, so your hands together, okay? Bring your hands in front of your shoulders. And now you're going to open up the palms of your hands. Keep your head pointing the same way and just stretch out through your chest. So keep your head pointing the same way as you started, okay? And then just open up the palms of your hand. If you want to increase that stretch, take the palm of your hand all the way across to the ground. And you should feel this stretch all through the front of your shoulder and through your chest. Try and extend your fingertips out and then sink that hand back down into the ground. Good work. Try and drop your shoulder down that little bit more. Well done. Holding here for a few more seconds. Good work. All right, now you're going to bring your palms back together. You guys are just going to roll over. Okay, so again, your palms are facing in. And you're just going to open up the palms of your hands. Keep your head pointing the same way as what you started. And then you just want to sink your shoulder down into the ground. You should feel this stretch all through the front of your chest and shoulder. Try and extend your fingers out. Drop your shoulder down into the ground. Stretch out all through your chest. Holding here for a few more seconds. And then bringing your palms slowly back together. Good work. All right, now we're going to go into a quad stretch. You can do this either on your mat or you can do this standing up, okay? So if you're on your mat, all you're going to do is bend one leg, okay? And then just lean back down into that stretch, and you should feel that stretch through the front of your quads. If you haven't got that range of movement though in your knee, You can also do this standing up, okay, against the wall. Just grab your foot. That's it. Good work. So you should feel the stretch all through the front of your quads. Good job. Holding here for a few more seconds. Try and really release those muscles. Breathe. All right, and then release. Let's swap sides. Finish off and stretch out the other quad. So remember, you can do this lying down too. You're just going to swap legs. That's it. Good work. Holding here for a few more seconds. Try and lengthen through the crown of your head. Push your hips forward just slightly. All right, and then standing back up nice and straight. Well done, guys.